So if you are running into the problem where your watercolor is not transparent and it's more opaque, like here, remember this is black watercolor, this is also black watercolor. This is incorrect, this is appropriate. So this has way too much pigment in it, this is exactly how it should look. If this happens, okay, and you get too much, all I'm doing is dipping my brush into clean, clear water. You can add some water to it. Now this area has been sitting for a whole day. If I put clear water on it and take a paper towel and blot, you can actually lighten. Now, I did it twice, and that's it. I can't really do it much more, or I'm going to end up scrubbing and getting little paper pills on your project. Now, if you already have that, that means you're rubbing too much with the watercolor. You lay it down once or twice and be done. Do not be scrubbing it, okay? If you get it too dark and you don't let it sit for a whole day, it works out a little easier. So, I put way too much on, and then I'm going to lose control with it, blot, and lift. And now I've taken a lot of that pigment out, and now I can just kind of go back over it. Some of you aren't using enough water, so for this it's hard for me to glide around it because my brush is really dry. So I'm going to grab some more water and fade it that way. That also creates a value change. And it helps with my brush strokes so that I don't actually see them. So see how I put a little bit more paint in this area? Added some clear water to it. And now it looks a little lighter over here in this area. That's exactly how I created here. Adding a little bit more paint to make it darker, and then drawing it up. So let me show you one more time. This area is going to be darker because it's closer to the bottom of the building. The paint that I have right now is not good for the entire building. It's almost like a translucent. So what I'm going to do is not put any more paint. See where it's starting to skip? I'm running out of water. So I'm going to grab some water now. This is still wet. So I'm going to grab some water and pull up that green paint. So see how it's getting lighter? Just because I added clear water. Now if you're thinking that your color is looking yucky, probably because your water is yucky. So make sure that your water is all clean. You might have to go switch it out. Now I can actually add more paint up here because I was running out. But I have a lot more water with it, so it's a lot lighter for the tops of the buildings.